My dick is big, my dick is very big, my dick is big, it's big, my dick is very big.
And hey everyone, I'm back. I just, rolling started into the next one. I'm still recording, right? Yes, I am. Yes, I will record this video now.
Must have been some party. Superman.
I checked to make sure that the recording isn't completely destroyed.
All Wayne Tech assets. Made Bruce Wayne a non-person.
Well, that's kind of
I
interesting.
still can't believe he lost it this bad, even with what Joker did.
Yeah, me either, Ollie.
In Superman's mind, he destroyed Metropolis.
I'm not following.
Somehow Joker altered Superman's mind, so he believed he was fighting Doomsday. But it was Lois.
No.
Joker linked the nuke's trigger to Lois's heartbeat. When she and the baby died, Metropolis died with
How did the Joker do that?
Superman was vulnerable. Probably for the first time in his life.
His fear won out.
I don't think it's the first
Green Arrow
time.
died trying to explain that to him.
All right, moving on.
Then why did
What's with all
Sinestro
the
say, like,
security?
oh, I'll be so
We already
happy
trashed
to
the
kill
place.
another
Would
Green
you take
Arrow?
any chances with me? I need to crank up the Batcave's backup generator. You're with me. You three secure the Batcave entrance. It's in the study.
That's a great plan, Spooky, but, isn't this your show?
Splitting up saves time, and you're best
Oh,
suited to
boy.
take out the automated sentry guns.
All
This
right,
ought to be
then.
great.
Operation Thunder, Eagle, Lightning, whatever, is underway.
I'll be honest. Green Arrow isn't the worst guy on this roster. Well, I guess he was. Wow, look at Green Lantern's ass. I like the quilting on Ollie's hood.
Over there.
The pauldron's a little much, I think. The fact that there's only one of them is much better, though. That's pretty good. God, Wonder Woman's chest is so wild in this game. It must be Mr. Freeze, the most famous DC Ice villain, or maybe it's Captain Frost, the second most famous DC Ice villain. Oh no, he's knocked cold. Oh, it's her?
Killer Frost.
Oh, thank you.
Grundy, playtime.
No, it's green. I like Grundy in this game. They play up the thing where he's just so old and he's been in so many different fights. So a lot of his moves are just he takes something that's been stuck in his chest out and throws it at you. Meanwhile, another Tink fight's happening in the background. I'll be honest, I don't mind Green Arrow. It's why I was actually kind of pumped for Arrow. Overall, the CW-DC universe kind of lost me. There's just so much of it, you know? Shoot him. The last arrow there really had a lot more gusto. Should have shot that one first. So here's another example of the mini games. Joker throwing the cards at Evil Nightwing is just, some... It's a simple mini game. I think it actually gives you an advantage in the next fight. It'll determine if, oh boy. It'll determine if you start the fight at different health values. Like, take a look here at our health bars. Yeah, so he actually starts with a little less health. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's actually a... Oh, that's cool. Like, I love that he's a huge brute and he actually fights and talks like the Hulk, especially in Marvel vs. Capcom. But he also fights like a voodoo, like a necromancer or a voodoo priest, kind of Diablo 3. There's another detail I like. There's a knife on Arrow's bow. I'm occasionally calling him Ollie, by the way. His name is Oliver Queen. That's his civilian name.
Check this out.
I love that the arrows stay in whoever they hit. That's cool. Wait, there's a knife on front of his bow that he draws out in some of his combos, and he swings the thing almost like a scythe. That's really cool. I really, really like that. So this is interesting. His super is just that he gets invincible and quick. The AI doesn't really seem to know how to use it. It's a really cool and useful super in like game terms, but it's just kind of meh and on its own, because what it's for is what it's for is its own purposes. Let's see if this goes. It does. He falls down.
Looks like the indestructo pill works.
Such a weird idea. Yeah, Green Lantern's ass is crazy.
Lava. Lantern, grand slam. You kids have fun. Stay out of the streets.
Because there's so many like generic like dumb meathead Chad himbo womanizer characters.
Stupid Amazon.
Getting my packages to me late. I don't know why they picked Killer Frost for this game.
Wasn't very nice, Snowflake.
Such an odd grab. It doesn't have anything arrowy in it. I adore that the arrows stay in whoever they hit. That's also really cool. The piano's just a dumpster. Which is an odd thing to say out of context, I realize.
This one's for you.
Yeah, overall, Green Arrow's not bad. It's just that there are so many characters like him that I don't care about him. And there are things around him that are more interesting. Oh, arrow in the knee, it's the Skyrim meme. Hit me with your super. Come on, do it. This is an amazing animation. I like that she doesn't turn unless I actually hit her, so I can just stand back here. Yeah, I still don't know the purpose of the stance. That's cool. Do more of that. Oh, God. Oh, I thought he was going to grab the axe and just cut her in twain. Oh, it's just a new Kemi. That's kind of cool.
Let's warm you up.
Is that a unique line? That's cool. I always appreciate the work put into fighting games to give characters unique voice lines and stuff.
Thought that'd warm me up.
What did I miss? Everything cool?
Frosty. How's Grundy?
Ooh.
Weightless? In orbit?
You didn't.
Grundy's a zombie. He'll be fine. Let's go.
It's
It won't be
so
long
weird
before
how
Superman goes
nonchalant
for you.
so many of the characters are about the DC universe. I know that they should because they live here, but like, it's so
So
weird.
you need some sort of scanner to help identify these duplicates.
Exactly. This is data from the duplicate Batman I'm holding at Stryker's.
Not to be
That's
confused with the Rikers.
It's still going to take a few weeks.
You'll figure it out. You always do.
Glad to be of service. No dinner this evening? Stefan has a new shipment of that Kansas beef.
Ooh.
Next time.
I like villains being friends. I know that this is a fascist and a capitalist being friends with each other, but
These
I do like
duplicates.
it, you know?
Do you think there's a Lois where they come from?
There was only one Lois.
Yeah, he's got a point. You know? Can't just get your replacement goldfish from another universe, dude.
I've never seen the Batcave. Our Batcave, anyway. Should be. Interesting.
I'm not talking enough, sorry. I'm getting sucked into this story. Meanwhile,
Did you
with the
hide
crash
anything in
pad.
here from Superman? Looks like he was pretty thorough.
The cave walls are injected with lead polymer. There's no way he could find.
That's
what we're
probably
here for.
great for the environment.
Sounds environmentally safe.
Oh,
Sure went to a
damn
lot of
it.
trouble between this and the DNA.
Neutralizing Superman was not a call I could make alone. So I put the weapon in a vault that only opens by simultaneously sampling DNA from Superman's closest allies.
What?
Our counterparts.
With my Green Arrow dead, and the others backing Superman's insanity, I needed you. Your matching DNA.
Oh.
It's behind there. Lantern.
Like, the problem I have with Green Lantern, rather, he's got
That
a
one.
weapon based off of infinite imagination.
Rock. You're gonna throw a rock at Superman.
And he makes just a jet or like a bus, jackhammer, a boxing glove. It's trite, you know? I hate it. I like how you can tell that it's just a texture over the thing. Now, Superman could have never got through that. He would need some sort of vision that, you know, makes you heat things up. Sort of heat vision, if
Hands
you
on
will.
the scanners.
Of course, he does have that super friction ability. I guess it'll work through their gloves.
Yellow.
Computer, begin recognition scan.
I don't mind Oliver, honestly. I'm coming around on him. Oh my god.
That's it. Let's move.
The gun. Playing a lot of Sekiro recently, which is why my voice sounds a little rough. He'll never find it there after I hit it here.
You.
Let your guard down at your peril.
Ah, it's the most interesting villain, Black Adam.
Our Green Arrow was just as arrogant.
And probably just as handsome.
Damn it. I'm coming around on Green Lantern, honestly. I'm embarrassed to say. It's okay that he's a womanizer, you know? Hey, characters who don't like, no, people who don't like characters whose only trait is that they're gay or something, I have bad news if you like any character that's a womanizer. Because, yes, their main character trait is their sexuality, too. It's just that they're straight. Oh, is that the Batman Beyond, like, Batwing back there? I'll be honest, I don't like Batman that much. I like Batman Beyond much better. I also like Nightwing better. Basically, anyone's better than Bruce. Somehow I got the drop on her. Superman's probably going to be the last, right? So who else am I going to play as? I've already played as Aquaman. I'm probably going to play as Wonder Woman. Maybe I'll play as Cyborg. They've really been pushing Cyborg. Give me some more. Whoops. And she falls over.
And another thing, our Wonder Woman is better looking.
You know, he might have a point there. Oh, God. Oh, okay, it's okay. Being really hateful will make your face ugly. Get wrinkles and shit.
Arthur.
That's why Karens look like shit. Everyone, rope him! Use your rope powers! Aquaman could never do this. My love.
That's enough, Adam. You're done. You presume too much.
Zappo.
Should have seen that coming.
Why was he missed?
Only one of you remains.
Yeah, but I'm the one to beat.
Just power through it. Episode's almost over. So, one of my very good friends, Troy, we once played BlazBlue together. I'm a Ragnar main, as I mentioned. My good friend Robert, who I believe I mentioned on the show a couple times. Is that a Twi'lek in the background? It's like Copperhead. Robert's a Hazma main who, you know, overpowered boss characters are what Robert loves to play as. Troy is amazing at gimmick characters. He's good at a Blaze Blue character called Platinum the Trinity, who has not a random move list, but she has this one move wherein, upon using it, it'll draw from a predetermined list of items. And Troy memorized the list and memorized every single one of Platinum's moves and kicked Robert's ass with Platinum the Trinity. And that's what Green Arrow reminds me of, with the arrow mechanic. And I love characters like that on a technical sense.
And Sparky makes 4.
I think they're definitely dumb to play as. As characters, they're cool.
Can it be fixed?
The kryptonite's intact, but the optical resonator is beyond repair.
Maybe we can make
Even
him
with
eat it.
Luthor, we don't have the resources to build a new one quickly.
So we'll steal
Looks like
one.
we're gonna need some help.
Can we put it in Cyborg? Can we just jack it into him? Cyborg. All right. That was actually a pretty good episode. I'm going to record another one right now. So we'll see you guys in the next one. And just so you know, yes, I'll start screaming in this one, and then I'll still be screaming in the next one.